Alright.
Well, one more.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's really good. Sit and talk to you without Cliff in the room. You know Cliff's album's coming out. I'm on like a lot of different tracks in this album. Like there are some verses on there for me, like hip hop, like rap verses, but like Cliff also like asked me to do a lot of different vocal things, like a lot of different singing things.
Yeah.
For me, this album is Cliff taking it to the next level and saying, look, we're not complacent, we're not comfortable, it's like time to like raise the bar again. But it's also like a really vulnerable piece of work. It seems like this album for him is also an exploration of things that may be hard to talk about as a man, as a cis man in this world. Things about mental health, things about emotions, things about loss, things about, you know, voids, mental health, etc., etc. I think that when me and Cliff get together and we hear something that feels good, we're like, let's make magic, and then magic happened.
I did a verse on the song Stress. I feel like this is a stepping stone for Cliff musically. Finally, we get to see you showcase what I see in you. It's like Hipstory. It's like, it's his baby. You know, it's like his first child. I've heard old work of him and I've thought they were great too, but I think this is his real like first official debut that he can say he's really proud of.
Yeah.
For another episode of Drunk Now.
Eyes. I engineered one of the tracks, like mixed it, and I went through with the revisions for some mixes for Cliff. Whenever I hear it now, I just keep, oh, I sang the hook on this, and oh, I did the guitar on this, and it just felt natural.
I'm on a couple tracks on this album. I'm on Manic Part 2 and Part 3, and I'm also on Damn. I remember in the beginning, Cliff being like, "Oh, I'm working on an album, but it's never gonna drop." Like, you know, it was sort of like months of that. Like, I can tell Cliff's confidence with the songs now is like worlds away from where he was before. It's very transformative, very cinematic. Sitting in the driver's seat of someone else's life and experiences.
Cheers.
So yo, let's talk about when Sidewalk ends, you know?
Sure. So my involvement with the track or album is as a producer and a instrumentalist. For me, I didn't get started producing until 2012. I bought my first laptop with my refund check and started creating, and it wasn't until 2015 when I met Cliff where I shared my work with other people who had the ability to do something with it. For me, it feels great to be a part of something that I can be featured as a producer. A lot of people know me as a saxophonist, so it feels great to be stepping into my identity as a producer. I think for Cliff, this is a very vulnerable and sacred experience for him because it's his first solo album. I think for him, it's scary, it's intense, and it's nerve-wracking because he isn't hiding behind the turntable, and you get to see him perform. That in itself is a whole different experience.